Alright guys, today is Friday, September 14th. It's about 8:30, nice and late. I managed to do a nice full workout today, including my strength training, so I am nice and soaked. I feel really good, and I just love how this makes me feel, it's just like I really wish that, I really hope I can continue this. So, since last night was alright, of course, last night we had America's Got Talent and Justin's interview at Rock Center. Unfortunately for his AGT performance was amazing. He did an awesome job, and he again managed to get all the ladies screaming, so I'm sure whoever was at the taping was very lucky. After that was the interview with Ryan Seacrest. Unfortunately, it was somewhat disappointing because it was pretty much everything we'd already seen online. The only thing they added was some footage for All Around the World, footage that he done for NBC a couple months ago. Otherwise, it was pretty much exactly what we'd already seen. So, that was kind of disappointing that there was nothing more to it, because I was thinking the interview was going to be a good 15-20 minutes, and it was pretty much like maybe 10 minutes. The only extra stuff we saw was a couple things with Scooter, when he said the BS word on TV, which of course was bleeped out, but it was still funny that he said that on national TV. So good job, Scooter. Otherwise, that was kind of disappointing. Went online, people were like, that's it, so it's like, yep, turns out that's it. Today was okay. My computer was up and running. I was working just fine, and I actually managed to do some work, but then towards the end, like right before Ellen was going to be on, it just started kind of acting slow again, and like right now it's not even turning on again. So usually that doesn't happen this fast in a row. Usually if I leave it alone for a day, it's usually fine. So I'm just crossing my fingers that it's working fine. I really don't have the money to have that thing fixed, or get anything replaced, or especially get a new one. So just I'm crossing my fingers that there's not a big issue going on. Maybe it's just something simple that can be fixed. I'm just crossing my fingers, because I cannot live without my laptop. I do all my work, all my artwork on that, so I would be totally effed, if you excuse my English, in the words of Scooter Braun, if that thing doesn't work. So I'm not real happy right now, let's just put it that way. Otherwise, I was just kind of doing some artwork, tweeting, and I was watching Never Say Never Again. I could probably watch that movie every day if I wanted to. Justin was on Ellen today, but it was a tea time interview with Rosie and Sophia Grace, I think their names are. But that whole entire interview was already available online, so it was nothing new. So again, to me, that was very disappointing. The only thing that was good this week was Justin's performance on America's Got Talent last night. Everything else was already stuff that we've seen online. So to me, that was a little bit disappointing, because we'd already seen it. I'm sitting there waiting for him to come on, and we'd already seen it. So anyway, hopefully sometime soon, within the next week or two before his tour starts, we might get a nice little interview or something like that, even if it's a radio interview, as long as it's something. We want to get a little taste. As we know, according to Fredo and Kenny, they're flying back, and they should be back pretty soon in LA. We actually heard that Justin got sick again, so everyone's wishing him well, including myself. The kid just works too dang hard. That's the problem. He needs to take a break. So he needs to give himself some rest so he can be fit and ready for us to start his tour in about 2 weeks. A little more than 2 weeks, 15 days, I think. So, everyone, let's wish him luck. Make sure he gets better. And I think I'll leave it at that. I managed to do an application paperwork today. I handed it in. Unfortunately, I haven't really been doing much internet applications because I haven't been able to access my computer. However, if I cannot, my Mac is still not working by tomorrow. I need to visit Apple. My dad does have a computer, but I just prefer mine. I know I have another HP as well, but I'm not a huge big fan of using that. My Mac is just pretty much sewed against my body. That thing is like a second person. I love using that machine, and I just can't see myself using anything else. It's just weird. I'm sure some of you that are hooked to their computers know what I'm talking about. So, cross your fingers for me that worked, and here is our song of the day. I'm bigger, and all hitters are steady. hoping it had a little bigger from Justin. Alright guys, y'all have a good night, have a wonderful weekend. A couple days I gotta weigh in, so I hope I do as well as I did last week. And I'm just crossing my fingers, just working hard, and that's all I can really do. Alright guys, have a good night. So Waggy.